Yeah. Hold on a minute. I'm going to take a little bottle of water and we'll continue. Okay. Let's continue. No. Huh. A letter in this kind of times? Weird. Dear Ninja Master Gamer, thank you very much for joining the YouTube community. I love your Konami videos. Thank you very much, dear friend. I wanted you to know that I live next door to you. Who the hell he might be. And I couldn't help the fact that you like to talk about Konami games. Right now, I think you should talk about something very disturbing that has been very... What does it have here? Oh yeah. Something that is very bad to the legacy of one of the most famous game series of all time. I'm of course talking about Castlevania. Please talk about it in your next video. Okay, Luigix. You're on. I got a request from one of the few fans I have here in the YouTube community, and he asked me to talk about one of the most famous and most recognizable video game franchises of all time. If you were a person who grew up in the 80s and 90s, just like me, you'll probably remember this franchise, Castlevania. Oh yeah, side-scrolling weapon action. Who wouldn't love that hard game, huh? Who wouldn't? Just tell me, who wouldn't? Maybe some casual gamers nowadays that can take up for a challenge and decide to play those stupid shitty mobile games like Angry Birds and all that serious shitty stuff. But what I'm here to talk about is not about how good Castlevania was. Yes, I love it. I have played all the games since the first one on the NES. Even I played the MSX version. I played the arcade ones, except for one that's been recent, and many other games from the series from my childhood for nowadays. In fact, I can say I still play them. Symphony of the Night, Dracula X, Super Castlevania 4, you name it. I have played all the Castlevania games and even finished them. Yes, I have finished the classic side-scrolling Castlevania and the ones that you like to call Metroidvania, produced by Koji Igarashi. My god, Koji, how would miss you. Why I'm talking about now about Castlevania from now? Well, there is one minor problem that I read on the news that the fan who wrote me that letter asked me to talk about. The fact is, I understand Konami is going through tough times now, and I can totally see that they want to go in a business where money left more, they wanted to make mobile games, which I'm totally against it, but they said they wanted to make another kind of games. Well, games. I'm of course talking about pachinko machines. In Japan they are very common, and in this side of the world as well, especially in Las Vegas. What is a pachinko machine? Think it as a slot machines. The Japanese version of the slot machines. Look at that that way. But what I can't approve, in fact I super disapprove, is what Konami just did. Okay, they made an erotic pachinko machine based on Castlevania. I am not joking. They made a pachinko machine, erotic pachinko machine of Castlevania. What the hell? No, seriously, what happened to Castlevania? To all those games that Konami made back then? Why? 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 I understand Konami said they wanted to make take a different direction regarding games, but make a sexual machine, arcade machine, based on one of the most famous video game franchises of all time? I just can't get over that. I just can't over that. Really. Castlevania used to be a fun game. No, not just fun. A fun and hard game from all the generations, since the NES until nowadays. I mean, I understand some gamers don't want to play it more because it's hard as fuck. Yeah, Symphony of the Night was not as hard as the Super Castlevania 4 or Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse, or any other Castlevania franchise. Even Castlevania Bloodlines was hard as hell for the Sega Genesis. But instead of giving us a new game, fans want since... What was the last Castlevania game? Let's say Order of Ecclesia for the Nintendo DS. You haven't released a full-fledged Castlevania game, and fans, your fans want it. They want a new Castlevania game, and what you give them? A sexual machines to go. I just can't get over that. Really, I just can't get over that. What the hell happened to you, Konami? Again, what the hell happened to you? I find really stupid to think that making a sexual thing based on one of the most popular game franchises of all time, think that's gonna sell a lot. I understand you want money, Konami, but not like this. Give us games. Give us remastered versions. Release all your games on the Virtual Console. Yes, I know that the first 4 games of the Castlevania 1, Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, and Super Castlevania 4, and Castlevania Dracula X are on the Virtual Console. Why don't you give us the rest of the other ones? Yes, I know Castlevania Symphony of the Night is on the Xbox Live, and the PlayStation Network, but what about the others? What about the other games? You have tons of games you haven't released here. I'm not counting the cute Dracula games, although Dracula look kind of cute there. Anyway, the point is, give gamers what they want. Stop just looking at something that's going to give you more money than something the fans want, okay? Answer to the fans what they want. It's because of stupid decisions like this that the original producer of Castlevania, Koji Igarashi, left the company, and he decided to make his own Kickstarter campaign and make a game that is stylized like Castlevania, like the Metroidvania ones, called Bloodstained, and that game reached its goal in just, what, 1 hour? Or probably less? I don't know. The point is, it reached its goal in a... How can I say this? Oh yeah, in record time. Yes, Shenmue 3 did it, Shovel Knight did it, and many other Kickstarter games did it. Konami, really, answer me. What the hell happened to you? Really, Castlevania was an icon, a fucking icon in the video game industry, and now you destroy it. You fucking destroyed it. I'm not counting the shitty Mercury Steam games you released for the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and Nintendo 3DS. I don't count them because they are horrible. Motherfucking horrible. And now... Excuse me. I just can't take it. No, I just can't take it. Sorry for that. Burst out, gamers. I just can't accept what just happened to Konami nowadays. But I'm going to say this right now. Fans, join a good cause. Show Konami what you want, what gamers want, what true gamers want. What do you need to do? Simple. Petitions. And use whatever social network or any other media you might know to show Konami what you want regarding Castlevania. What do gamers want? You want a classic side-scroller game? Tell Konami. You want a Metroidvania style game? Tell Konami. Anything. Just tell Konami. You want another fighting game? Yes, I like Castlevania Judgment. Tell Konami. You want another game that has a Castlevania title in its name and it's worth your money? Tell Konami! Again, Tell Konami. Tell them what do you want, what we want, obviously what I want. Tell them, just fucking tell them. They have to learn by the, let's say, bad way, that gamers want true games, not the stupid things you're just announcing or just show. Really, an erotic Castlevania Pachinko Machine? Really? You still own us that Castlevania arcade game released in 2009, I think, that you control two characters and has one of the best reincarnation music of Castlevania, okay? It has Blood Tears, Vampire Killer, Simon Thing, you name it. It has a lot of the best tunes of Castlevania. The remixes are just great. Try to find the soundtrack on YouTube or any other site. You're gonna love it. Okay? It's better than the Judgment one. And Castlevania Judgment had the best remixes before that game. Really, try it. You're gonna love it. Gamers, tell me in the comments, what do you really think Konami should do regarding Castlevania? I think they should re-release in an HD collection of many of their classic games, or maybe even the 3D games, but not the ones made by Mercury Steam. I'm talking about Castlevania Lament of Innocence, no, it's not Lament of Innocence, well, the PlayStation exclusive one, and Castlevania Curse of Darkness. Those 3D games were excellent. Give us those games. Release them for the PlayStation Network store, or release them an HD collection for all the consoles. Just give those games we want. Stop releasing stupid shit after stupid shit. I'm not kidding, Konami. Really, you're just going to die. You have to give gamers what they want. Games that they grew up with. New games of the same franchise that they could experiment. I just don't know. I mean, there are lots of ideas that I cannot say. And that's because, and not because of this thing, it's squishing my brain. I'm gonna finish this right now. Gamers, show Konami what you want. Tell me in the comments what other games that they should bring back. Whether it is digitally, release a new one, say ideas for a new Castlevania, whether it's a side-scroller or a Metroidvania style game, just tell them. Show Konami. Just show Konami what Castlevania means to you. That's all I ask. Play the many classic Konami games before they decide to take up all the good stuff they have. Download it on the Wii U, on the Wii, in the PlayStation Network, on the Xbox 360, on the PlayStation Vita, on the Nintendo 3DS, anywhere. Just play the classic games Konami make, including Castlevania. No, in fact, especially Castlevania. You'll understand why we all love that game.